nothing was more unexpected and maybe the most impressive road win of the year. Certainly when the heart and soul of the team's defense, even though I guess had some argument over the cost of a Halloween party before he got traded. But, I mean, this guy is a Super Bowl 50 MVP for this team, and they trade away Von Miller. He says goodbye to everybody in the facility. And you're sitting here wondering, okay, why would they hold on to Teddy Bridgewater in trade talks, apparently, as they did on Tuesday when the Saints called and asked for Teddy Bridgewater? And the Broncos go into Dallas and absolutely spank the Dallas Cowboys. They did it all. They ran it down their throats. Bridgewater was stupendous. He dropped one into Tim Patrick right in the bucket for a big game. Javonte Williams, the rookie, $111. And they absolutely shut down this Dallas offense that had Dak back, Zeke in the game. He came out for a little bit, but he came back in. Cooper and Lamb were banged up. They were up, though. And the Cowboys got spanked by the Denver Broncos. And so, just when you thought this was a different Dallas Cowboys team, and I have been saying that all year long, out comes the clunker. This was straight out of the AT&T Jones Mahal vault of Jason Garrett and early Mike McCarthy from last year, where just when you thought you can't count the Dallas Cowboys out, they count themselves out. That said, I will say this. They're still a supremely talented team. These clunkers happen. You even predicted it, TJ Jefferson. When we did the win-loss game, you came in today, you're like, I predicted that Dallas Cowboys were going to lose the Denver Broncos. You did that in the summer.
I mean, I did.
You predicted them to lose the opener, win every game after it.
And then lose to the Broncos.
Correct.
Yes.
So you nailed all of that.
Well done.
So it was easy for me to digest yesterday's L, Rich. So it was easy to digest.
There were some texts back and forth that you had indigestion digesting that. We won't get too deep into it because it's a family show.
That's just love right there.
But I'm giving the Broncos that's a team that could just have folded their tent, backed up the U-Haul. You're trading Vaughn. Yeah, right. I mean, what where are we going from here? Coach could be on thin ice. Why are we rallying around anything? And man, were they impressive. Yeah. That was incredible. That was a heck of a road win that was out of nowhere. And I'm sure with that and the Jaguars wins over the Bills, the football tiki lamps were put out
a lot of survivors
and a lot of spots by the Jeff Probst football gods. The tribal council spoke in a lot of those pools coast to coast yesterday, and the Broncos deserve it. And I will say this, Dallas has got a ton of real estate to go, and their division is theirs. They're a supremely talented team. And this is one of those, you take the film, you bury it.
I think so.
And that's it. You just move on. So that's my professional, buttoned up,
well done, classy,
lead pipe wielding professional analysis.
Yep.
All right, now give us the Rich Eisen.
As for the Jet fan in me, who had to hear from parts over there on this set,
unknown,
over there, the rare heel turn for TJ Jefferson on this program, to use his wrestling phrase, the whole business of, hey, Mike White could be your guy, I don't know. And then Josh Johnson did that whole thing. And what did I say to him, Christopher? I'll tell you what I said to him. I said to him throughout the week that Zach Wilson is still our Dak Prescott. How could it be Dak Prescott? And I know I'm not sounding like you,
not even remotely close.
Not even remotely close.
I mean, he's got a deep voice, TJ.
But I'm just, doing that voice that people say when the garbage that comes into your ear gate that you have to filter out. Zach is the Jets' Dak.
I mean,
because we're putting all the eggs in that basket. We don't have to give him a franchise contract yet because he hasn't earned it. He hasn't gotten to that part of his career. He's just a baby. I mean, look at him. Like, you have to card him coming into stadiums. But the most capital the Jets had was the second overall pick in this year's draft, and they invested that in him. He's got to work. And now these other guys like Mike White and Josh Johnson and all the backup quarterbacks this year that are winning, including our third-hour guest, Colt McCoy, they're doing well to show Zach what's going on. That's what I was saying the entire time, while also saying to T.J. Jefferson, you, sir, I'll stop referring to you like you're not in the room. I'm now addressing you.
All right. Am I allowed to talk? Because I was told not to earlier.
Not yet. No, I was told you not to speak earlier. You can speak anytime you want. But I just wanted to get into my open that this week was totally off the charts, and you can rightfully chalk up the Cowboys' performance to that. Just bury the film, as I just said in the professional part of this open and / now official rant. But I turned to you all week last week, and I said, take care of your own house. And then we see Dak do that. Maybe they should have put Cooper Rush in the game. Maybe they're better with Cooper Rush at quarterback.
Does he believe that, though, Brockman? He says it, but he don't believe it.
So I will say this. In bringing it all full circle.
Oh, you stole my sign?
I took your sign. How about them Cowboys? Huh? How about them Cowboys? Huh? Take care of your own house, sir. Stay out of mine.
You know, this is going on Twitter now.
Jets house has got enough mess within it to have you mess with it from Texas.
Look, man.
How about them? I took your sign. You were looking for it to start the show. I saw you peripherally while I opened the show. You were looking for it.
And then I realized, I was like, all right, he's got the sign.
It.
Yeah.
I have it. To make my point.
Did you really make your point, though?
I have made my point.
What point did you make?
Is just
pretty good.
The Jets still suck. That's my point. Look, I wasn't trying to make this personal, but now you've made it personal. The Jets suck, and I said it, and we lost. So what? How about them Cowboys?
Nice chunk out of the pie.
How about that?
Thank you very much.
I was Brockman, you were like me. We were hoping that Rich was going to find happiness with his new franchise quarterback, right? And yet Rich didn't take it that way. He took my kindness for weakness. And so now I'm not going to be kind anymore.
I'm not paying attention to any of you guys because my house is so clean.
And by the way,
it's like, oh my God.
What did I tell you?
It's the cleanest it's
Excuse
ever
me.
been.
What did I tell you after seeing the Patriots in SoFi last week?
Does it count that he didn't want his quarterback, though?
What did I tell you? Oh, it will. Don't worry. We'll just let him have his moment because he deserves it.
He does, yeah.
Oh,
They're above 500 for the first time since week 3 last year.
Baby, let's go.
They did their usual thing of making Sam Darnold see ghosts after dispatching with Herbert. Listen, the New England Patriots started 1-3, with the 3 being a very close game against Tom Brady. And then
3 close games.
And hold on a minute. They had that close near win against Tom Brady and the Bucks. And now they've won 4 of 5, with the only loss being an overtime loss to his Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
I told you that. I told him when I saw them last week, I said they're a playoff team. They're going to the playoffs. Now they're 5-4. And they are in the playoffs right now. If they started today,
right now.
Stop the count.
7 seed. Stop the count.
At 5-4. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.